Hey, Jose Monkey, think you can find me?
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, this location was hard to find, and I had almost no clues going in. The video is just 9 seconds long. Check it out.
Hey, Jose Monkey, think you can find me?
So what can we see? One of the first things we see is that there's a logo on the building behind this person. I flipped the video around to get a better look, and we can see that it says Allison Tramsmission. I'll come back to that. Next, we see a parking lot, naturally, and near the entrance to the lot, we can see what looks like an American flag and also a sign. I tried really hard to read the sign, but about the best thing that I could figure out is that this last word looks like it says center. The rest was kind of a mystery to me. As they keep turning, we can see that across the street we have a building with another sign, but I had no idea what that said. They turn a bit more and we can see some street signs at this intersection, but they were way too blurry to read. Next we see another building, and this one has a number on it. But unfortunately, much like everything else in this video, it was a little hard to read. It looked like a 4-digit number, and the first digit appeared to be 1, and the last digit appeared to be 0. But in the middle, I was a little less sure. 1650? 1560? 1380? I don't know. Could be any of those. Anyway, that building also has either a door or a window on the side here that has sort of a triangular shaped awning over it. That seemed kind of distinctive to me. And that's really about it. Okay, so Allison Transmission is a manufacturer of commercial duty automatic transmissions, and they also make hybrid propulsion systems. They are headquartered in Indiana, but they have dealers and distributors and other locations all over the place. I tried pulling up a map of their locations on their site, and I was instantly overwhelmed by the sheer number of them. There were just hundreds and hundreds. So how was I going to find this place? I thought maybe I could look for places labeled Allison Transmissions in the OpenStreetMap database. And if I was able to find some, then I could look for ones that were close to buildings that were numbered, whatever that number was on the building that we see. But guys, the OpenStreetMap database only had one location labeled as Allison Transmission, and it's this corporate office in Speedway, Indiana. But I checked and that was not the right place. So using the OpenStreetMap to find this was not going to work. And that location finder on the Allison Transmission site wasn't really helpful for what I was doing here. I suspect if you know what type of location you're looking for and general area where it is, it probably works great. But I didn't know any of that. So guys, at that point, I actually just pulled up Google Maps and just started looking for Allison Transmission locations. And honestly, without any clues about what state this might be, I was just picking different places around the country, hoping to find it. I know, that sounds crazy. And it was kind of crazy because I looked all over at many different locations and I didn't find it that way. Eventually, I decided that I needed a better strategy here. And that's when I thought of a different approach. This looked like a commercial or industrial area, and I wondered if I'd be able to find a real estate listing for any of these buildings, specifically the one with the number on it. There's a site called LoopNet that lists commercial real estate properties, and as you would expect, they usually have lots of photos of the places that they're trying to lease or sell to people. Now, I knew I couldn't search their site directly for what I was looking for. I just didn't have enough information. All I had was a partial address, really just a number. But I had another idea. You can do a search on Google and tell it to filter the results to only ones that come from a specific website. I was hoping maybe I could search for images of buildings using the number that I was seeing in the video and filter the results to only the ones that came from the LoopNet site. The idea would be to find any commercial real estate listings that had that number in the address. It was a little bit of a long shot, but I've had success doing stuff like that before. But I still wasn't sure what the number was. So I just started taking guesses. I tried a few different numbers that I thought I might be seeing, and I was starting to think that I wasn't going to find it that way. But when I searched for the number 1550 and started going through the results for that one, I found this place in Michigan. It appeared to have the same triangular awnings that we see on the building in the video. But was it the right place? I went to check it out. The building itself looked right, and when I turned to the left, I saw the Allison Transmission logo. And guys, that was it. You were here in Wyoming, Michigan.
So wait, is it like Michigan or Wyoming?
Yeah, it's a place called Wyoming in Michigan.
That's confusing.
Sorry.
It's alright, I get confused a lot.
Anyway, obviously this was the right place. So I used the Google Street View to figure out what some of those blurry signs said. That sign outside the entrance to this parking lot says Weller Truck Remand Center. And the one across the street says Rapid Line. I was probably never going to guess those. In any case, you were standing right over here, near the third parking space from the end. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time is the place I found in Season 1, Episode 222 in Caledonia, Michigan. That's about 7 miles or 11 kilometers away from the spot. Guys, go check out the map of all the places I found for you so far from the videos you've sent me. And while you're there, maybe go check out my store or sign up for my Patreon. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.